Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Farming Simulator 17. My name is Master Ice 9886 here, and today we're going to be doing a mod review for the channel. I do want to let you know before we get started that I am going to be doing a live stream later today. I'm actually recording this, the day before, on September 1st. It's a Friday. I'm going to be doing a live stream, probably 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing a Farming Simulator mowing on the mowing beta map. I'm going to be using that. Supposedly there's supposed to be the version 1 coming out tomorrow, so hopefully that'll work. I do also have a TeamSpeak server. I'll have a link for that in the description down below where you can join me on there while I'm playing. Chat live to the stream that way or through the live chat. All this will be taking place on YouTube, so be sure to take a look at that. And so we're going to begin here today. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Dodge Ram, a boat trailer, a boat, and another boat here. So we're going to hop over here. We're going to start obviously with the truck because it's the only one we have and we're going to need it for everything else. This is a Dodge Ram 3500 Longbed. It's, I guess, modeled sort of after the length of the Ford F350 Longbed. It has a yellow color look to it, nice wheels with good texture. Could be a little bit more texture for the wheels, but it's not really too important. It has a light bar in the front as well as the big towing mirrors, and then in the back you have a bumper pull hitch along with a toolbox and a gooseneck hitch, as well as 2 sets of straps that you can add on there. One thing I do want to point out to you is that the camera is a little wonky when it comes to this truck, so it gets locked under the ground if you put the camera angle down too far. But overall it's a pretty good truck. I'll fire up the engine here real quick. I'm going to try to be very careful because I don't want to get it locked underneath it. It has a top speed of 75 miles per hour with about 29 liters of fuel. On the inside, the camera angle starts towards the back, but you can turn it around towards the front. The camera angle seems to be just a little bit too high here, but it's not too important. It has a working steering wheel and a nice detailed interior. However, there is no working gauges or working mirrors. In addition, it doesn't appear that there's a floor texture. There's probably just a mistake in like a texture file or something, but that's something very easy and simple that can be fixed. One thing I did notice is that anytime you jump out, it does drop out the sound. You have to move around a little bit, but it's from this far, this appears to be maybe 10-15 feet, but you barely hear it. We're gonna hop inside. We're gonna take a look at their next mod, and it's going to be a 2-part combo. It's going to be a boat trailer and an actual boat here. So we're gonna hop over and hook up to the boat trailer. Now, the boat trailer was said to be modeled after the low trail trailer with invisible ramps on the back, and I'm going to explain why in a sec, but you can hook up regularly, and it hooks up, and I'll hop out just to show you, to the bumper pull hitch. The hitch angle appears on the bumper pull hitch to be a little bit too low. That can just be raised up, but that's not too much of a problem here. But as you can see, there's a blockage here. As I'm trying to go to the left, it appears that there is the ramps, as I said, are invisible that go down. If we hop in here and we load up the F1 trainer, you can sit there and see that by pressing X, it'll unfold it. So my guess is that's what holds it in there. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it forward a little bit. Now, the boat only works on maps specifically designed for boats. So as you can see, most maps aren't created because I guess you need to have a texture for the water, like a specific collision for it, so you can run the boat on there. But we're going to be taking a look at this, and this is called the Bay Boat. I believe it has a 2-back propeller here. A little bit of a fishing boat, I'm guessing. My one complaint about it is that the author AO baked it, I believe that's how it's pronounced, white completely, and in my opinion, it took away from the entire boat. I mean, in my opinion, I would much rather be able to, sort of like this, be able to see all the different colors. Even if sat there, dudes, even just did black propel, did the engine black, maybe the boat stuff like that, little tiny things. But this, in my opinion, just ruins it. It looks like there was, no effort put into the texture for it. It does, as you can see, it does for some reason have strap pointers throughout the boat, but we're going to hop inside of it. And it's modeled after the engine for the in-game Lizard truck. But we're going to pretty much defy logic right here. We're going to be moving the boat. It does not have working propellers. The propellers do not spin. That's something I wish would have been done, but it's not too much of a requirement because there's not many boats available in the game. But when I said about the ramps, I said it has the invisible ramps because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get your boat onto the trailer there. And as you can see, if it's in water, it obviously would look more realistic. But you sit there, bring the boat in. It'll probably be right around there. I've never loaded a boat before. But overall, it sits there, goes on like that, and it could lock in. I'm assuming the ramps probably come up in a way that it will hold the entire boat in place. We're going to hop inside here. We're going to fold up the ramps there. As you can see, there's nothing else to do it, so we're just going to give it a little speed there. As you can see, the boat isn't really held into place at all, which is something I'm, concerned about. But overall, it seems like it's a decent, boat. I look forward to testing it out in the next day or so on the released map that Square is going to be releasing at some point. Next, we're going to be taking a look at it's called a Zodiac Boat. And this was released more as a texture, or not really a texture, but more of a movable prop. You can leave it up at your house. When I originally downloaded it, I actually thought it was, it's a working boat. It's going to be nice. Nice, high quality detail. Everything looks nice. Does not work at all. The one thing I was hoping for, and it just didn't work. It is a nice looking mod if you want to sit there, park it on the side of your house and sit there, say you have a boat, it's work that way. But overall, it's more just a show boat, to hold, pull around. It appears the wheels don't spin when you're moving. As you can see there, it appears the wheels don't spin. I wish, in my opinion, there was a lot of effort put into making the texture for the boat. As you can see, it's like a nicely high textured, and that was just something that was not done. And that's just something I really wish, it would have been, just a little bit, these little tiny things are what kills, good created mods. I can care less about the boat, actually working. But like as you can see there, you can see the drop hitch for the jack for the boat there. It's actually moving. And that's going to be it for this mod review. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Be sure to join me on the TeamSpeak server tomorrow. I said it will be roughly 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have, posted in the description everything you'll need to know. Follow me on Twitter. That's the most up-to-date way to keep in touch with it. And I will see you on our next episode.